Bringing a childhood character back to life.
Ahead at 7, how it's giving a local man a new lease on life.
All right, Dave, thank you. 7:40 the time in this week's segment. A man resurrected a favorite part of his childhood.
Just knowing that I made a difference in somebody's life for one day or multiple days or whatnot means the most out of anything.
It also brought him back from the darkest part of his. And now he's helping others, and he makes them this week. Vanessa, thank you. 7:47 the time. In this week's segment, a man's love for the characters at Chuck E. Cheese. Yeah, the animatronic figures playing music on stage. There was one in particular that he knew he had to have, the King. And it turned out what he did, bringing this character back to life, brought him back to life as well. And he's on a new mission to help others. Makes him this week's Extraordinary Ordinary.
As a child, I used to love the King. In fact, that was the only reason why I forced my parents to take me for my birthday every year. To me, when he sang Teddy Bear, I was just like, wow.
To Jared Sanchez, his favorite childhood memories, seeing the singing characters at Chuck E. Cheese. Jared saw something in those characters when some other kids would turn away.
It doesn't necessarily look like a lion. It's supposed to be a mountain lion. Looking at the mask, yeah, it looks a little creepy, but when you see him move to the music and sing to the music, it comes to life.
The character was retired in the mid-90s. Jared wanted to keep it alive.
It's a fire inside me. It's burning. When you want something, you can make it happen.
This was a bucket list item for Sanchez, who finally purchased it and resurrected it in 2016. He admits finding only one would be a hobby. He later came across 3 more. It's now become a mission.
When I purchased the second King, I knew, Jared, you're going to do something more with this. You're really going to, not only is it in my private residence, but I can share it with the world. I can create a story. I can make that story blossom. Suicide prevention to depression, ethics, transparency, honor, to not lie, cheat, or steal, to do what's right, to help people.
But then he started to bring his day job home with him, the emotional baggage that he didn't even know was there.
I pretty much had a breakdown. I've never had any type of breakdown before, and I didn't even want to leave the house. Thoughts are going through my head, but I don't want to go anywhere. Just to go to a 7-Eleven, I couldn't even look anybody in the eye, and I know that's not me.
Stuck at home, he shut down, passing the time. He started to tinker with the King, writing music, programming. Then he just started to sing along. And what he did for the King, bringing it back to life, is what this character did for him.
Say the darkest point was probably on the 2nd or 3rd week, but that was also the best point. I was just like singing along to the song, because singing actually helps me relax, and it really ignites a fire inside that I can't explain. It blossomed into something more, so I'm glad for that. It's not just about doing it for everybody else, I also do it for me.
Jared says the way the King helped him in his darkest time is helping others in similar situations.
Well, I saw this, and it helps with my depression. It helps, I get a kick out of it. My children love watching you. They've been watching you for so long. And just reading those comments really bring it like, wow, I'm making an impact. I mean, the impact is happening. Just knowing that I made a difference in somebody's life for one day, or multiple days or whatnot, means the most out of anything.
Jared hopes to get on PBS one day, catch on like Mr. Rogers or Sesame Street. Until then, you can find him on the YouTube page, The King ETT. We'll put all that stuff on our website. If you have an idea, someone or something you think is an extraordinary ordinary, shoot me a suggestion either on my Facebook page or my Twitter account @WalterTV. Send to Charlie Belcher. Hey.